It's me again. This is my 1973 Volvo 164 electronic fuel injection. I wanted to show you the engine compartment. I'm going to give you a little tour. I want to start over here first. I wanted to show you this fuse box here, how good it looks. No rust. Fuses work. That's a spare fuse right there. Anyway, this works. The water reservoir. There's the brake fluid reservoir. There's the brake booster. Anyway, the 1, 2, 3 ignition is right there. Works beautifully. So that's been replaced. That's not original. The coil's been replaced. Let's see, there's the insulators. It does have AC, but it doesn't work. So be aware of that. I've never messed with it since I've had it in 3 years. Just never bothered. Radiator's been replaced. I don't know if I can show it to you, but we've had to install, there was leakage in the transmission cooler, and so there's an aftermarket outside transmission cooler in here. They did a real masterful job of putting it in there and not being obvious. There's also a secondary fan right here for additional cooling. I live in Florida, so it's very warm here. It's a new battery there. That is the new alternator and new oh gosh, I can't think of the name of it. It slipped my mind. But what I wanted to show was right here, this part right here. That's the fuse for the alternator, because there was a wire that ran into the back. They had to cut. They didn't know where it went. They didn't know how it wired. That's the wire, obviously, it was to the radio, and the radio didn't work. Let me just show you real quick. Here's the XM receiver, Sirius XM right there. Very nice. So get the, I don't know if anybody's an electrician, but you get that working, and you'll have reception with that, and you'll have XM radio if you pay for a subscription. This is the backup vacuum reservoir. Works, holds tight. This is the air canister. It works, but I had it. They did hook that back up, didn't they? I had it disconnected. I didn't want that thing pulling vacuum. Anyway, it ran better. This is the map sensor. Holds vacuum, and it tests within specs. I've actually tested that myself. A little caveat, the thermactor sender unit is right there. It is not original. I had it replaced with a Mercedes-Benz version. And so the difference is the connectors. I had to put in different connectors to use it. It wasn't a big deal, but it works nicely because that's the unit that sends the temperature to the cold start fuel injection. And so it's been replaced. You see these loose wires. These two wires here go to the air conditioning unit right here. When you turn on the air conditioning unit, these things are plugged in, and what it does is it speeds up the increase of the idle. So because of the draw on the air conditioning on the engine, this helps to compensate for the air conditioning draw. Anyway, it's not hooked up, but anyway, just put a connector there, and I think you're going to need a new unit for that. So anyway, here's the idle adjuster. Some people, I just saw it myself recently, somebody screwing around with the throttle valve adjustment as a way to increase the idle. That's a big no-no. You simply just want to use this. There is underneath, you can't see it, there's the engine coolant unit, temperature unit there. That's been replaced. These are all new fuel injectors there. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, now let's see. Over here, upside down, you have, I've replaced these relay switches here. Yes, that's a relay switch there. That's been replaced. Okay, let's see. Fuel pump's been replaced. Yes. I think that's everything. Yeah, we're good. And the cold start fuel injector, that's been replaced. Okay. Oh, and you have the IAT, intake air thermostat, right there, sensor right there. That's been replaced. Don't do what I did at first. Initially, get a aftermarket sensor because it doesn't work. You got to stick with Bosch. When I replaced that with a Bosch, it really made a difference. They say, I've read online people talk about how little impact that unit has on the overall function of the engine. No, that's not the case. It makes a big difference. It does run a lot better. Anyway, it's got that Volvo red paint there, as you can see. Very nice. Okay, it needs a little wash. I tried washing it here. I'm not very good detailer. But here are the edges here. As you can see, yeah, there's important information. This looks like an original sticker. Yes. This is the underneath the hood. There's the latch. I don't know what happened here. I don't know. It's a little rough. Might be a little rust actually. Anyway, it's very superficial at this point. Okay, up down here. I want to show you this. Yeah. It needs a little cleaning. I'm not good. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, show you. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to start taking some pictures. Anyway, that's the tour. Thanks for watching.